And now here let me add the interface. So first what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it in those two ways. First I will just delete this or comment this to. Okay, first we will use the normal class of person, and then we will use employee. We need to remove this override, okay, because now we are not overriding any method from the last class, parent class. Okay, and here let me add an interface. Okay, and also I'm going to remove this abstract right now. We will add it later with interface. And now let me create an interface here, and I will just make a right click, go to new, and from here you can just choose this interface, and let me create friend interface. So interfaces are by default are public, or maybe a package means a default interface. No, everything is public in interface. So in this interface, let me add a method. Let's say add friend. Okay, add friend, and here the name of the friend underscore name. All right, now what it says, okay, set method return type to void. We need to also add the return type, so you can add a return type, whatever return type is suitable. Now by default, because an interface is a, listen it carefully, interface is the pure abstract class, means it is a collection of only the abstract methods. And now what happened, my friend, that's why you didn't need to write here abstract. Also the interfaces are methods of interfaces are public, so if you want to write, you can write the public, otherwise you can omit it. Okay, why? Because by default it will taken as a public and abstract, so it is up to you. Now what happen if I implement this interface here? So to implement this interface, I will use implements friends. So once it is once we use the implements keyword, it will ask us, means the IDE asks us to also provide the body for this particular interface, that is the add friend. So add friend, because when we call this add friend, somewhere in a class none of the concrete method is available regarding to the add friend. So what we can do, we can simply go here and add the implementation method. So here at the bottom you can see we have an implementation method. Now let's say now you can add a friend, and let me just print. Okay, let's say here it will say friend added, and here it is f underscore n. Now it's pretty simple. Now the person class is not an abstract class. So here in a test class, what we can do, we can call this method emp dot add friend. Let's say I'm adding a friend. Let's say Girish has been added here. Okay, already we have a Girish. Let's say Ashish has been added here. Now when I run it, it will print something that says, okay, something is added over here. You can say the friend added Ashish. Okay, now this is about how we can implement the interface. Now in the next class we will talk about what happen if we choose the multiple interfaces, and what happen if the class itself an abstract who is implementing the interface.